we realised that the concept of ordering a video may be daunting. So in this video, I will run through some steps that you can do to make starting your video project easier. And I've broken it down to 4 points. Point number 1, end goal. Number 2, idea. Number 3, budget. Number 4, deadline. Or if you want to remember it in an easier way, that spells EIBD, which, as everybody knows, pronounced IBD. Yes, IBD. Okay, number 1, end goal. What is the purpose of your video? Will it end up on the website? Is it going to be on social media? Or is it for recruitment or training? Is it to drive sales or promote a new service? Or to show the values of your business? Number 2, idea. Some people come to us with a very clear idea of what they want. However, ideas are hard, so don't worry if you have no idea at all. You could send us an example of something you like or something that's close to what you're thinking of having. Remember, not all videos need an idea or a creative spin. Sometimes keeping it simple is the best way to go. It's also helpful if all the decision makers are in the first few meetings, or at least aware of what you're trying to do. The last thing you want is to bring someone in last minute who has a whole different bunch of ideas and just trying to spoil it all in the editing process. You could create a storyboard yourself, but don't worry, you don't have to be good at art. Even starting with stickmen drawings and simple shapes would help us visualize what you want. If you completely blank on an idea, the best thing to do is just confess and say, I have no idea, help, which is what I do in life quite a lot. Number 3, budget. We know budget is a bit of a swear word sometimes, and we don't want to know your budget down to the last penny, but it would be helpful to know roughly what we're working with. For example, if you wanted to buy a car and you said to the dealer, I don't want to tell you my budget, just tell me how much the car costs. Well, there's plenty of cars at all different price ranges, so you need to have an idea what fits within your range. And video is no different. We need to know your range so we know what to offer. Number 4, a reasonable deadline. Deadlines are very important, and if we take on a project, we want to make sure that we meet the deadline, which means we won't start it unless we think we can achieve it. Every video is different in how long it takes to make. However, for a typical corporate video, I would allow 4 weeks, or maybe more if there's multiple locations or actors involved. And for an animation, I would allow a minimum of 6 weeks, but more time the better. If you've got any questions about video marketing or video content in general, well, get in touch today. We're happy to help and chat through any concerns you may have or where to begin.